Welcome everyone. I'm back for more, but here no more running from me. I'm here to relax and watch the runs. For now, though, we have a wonderful run coming up here. SaGa Frontier, Blue Story, on PlayStation. So, Raclesis, please introduce yourself. Tell us what we got coming up here.
Hello again, everybody. My name is Raclesis, and I'm running some Blue Story for you. SaGa Frontier has 7 different main protagonists. Each one has their own different run. Blues is by far the shortest because it's got quite a few skips that we're going to be taking advantage of. And yeah, so we'll just get right into it. So in 3, 2, 1, go. And so with every single SaGa Frontier cap. Hold on, my capture card's being real dumb right now. Keep the timer going. I'm just gonna futz with OBS real quick. Usually this can get fixed with a quick deactivate, reactivate. There we go. Sorry about that. All you really missed there was the game asking if I had system data. I tell it no. And Blue Story starts with him graduating from magic school. And graduating as a master mage, his duty is to travel the regions, learn all different schools of magic, but there's a catch. He is a twin brother. He cannot learn the magic that his twin brother Rouge learns. Magic Kingdom wants a perfect mage, so they want you to learn half the world's magic, Rouge to learn half the world's magic. Then you have a fight to the death to see who's the better mage. And one thing that's unique to Blue Story right here is the region map. As he travels the regions, the map will be filled. It starts with 2 locations in it already. We're going to Devon to start off. And we're going to go start the Rune quest. If I can get to the TP there. There we go. There we go. So, it's not just something about blue. Like, if you learn the gift of rune magic, you also cannot have the gift of arcane magic. There's light and dark magic that's similar in vein. We're also going to pick up the victory rune there to buff up some attacks later. And then we're going to immediately travel to Hurong, which is like the hub world, the hub region of the game. And we're going to go pick up some party members. Almost all of the party members at a pub in a place called Scrap. Now, this game, like I said, has 7 main protagonists. You can recruit some of those other main protagonists for the story that you're playing. Like, we're going to be getting loot. Everyone can recruit loot. He is like the game's blank slate. We're going to recruit Mei Ling. And we're going to go down there and recruit T260, who's also another main character. And then we're gonna go do the first glitch of the game, or exploit rather. We're gonna do the junk shop glitch. Normally the junk shop, you pay a flat fee, you get 3 items, and then you're done. Oh, hold on. I forgot to do something. Okay. So we're gonna buy into the junk shop. Then we're gonna go to sell. And we're gonna try to sell the last item, and that will actually glitch out the junk shop because the buy and sell share a certain value, and it glitches it out right there. So that way we can get 7 items, and we can go and do that again just to reset it. We can get as many items as we want doing this. Now we are looking for specific items. I got 2 of them there. Looking for light bazookas. I'm not really looking for light Vulcans, unfortunately. Beam cannon, that's good. So we got 3 of the 5 guns we need. We do need a water cannon, and not getting any of those. We need a couple repair kits to sell for money, and then we're gonna be getting some armor. So like bazooka. We got 4 of the guns. We got all the guns. We got most of the guns we need. There's the water cannon. All right, this is looking really good. Shell bracer. That's one of the armor glove. This is looking really good. All right, we need one more of each of those. I'm gonna sell a couple of those. Reactivate the glitch. Buckler's not what we need. I need one more armor glove. It is a little random, so you can lose quite a bit of time here. I didn't do the sell. Going a little too fast for myself. Alright, come on. Give me one more armor glove. Dang it. No. Each spot has like different items that you can get. Like the one that I accidentally ran into, you can get like shoes from there. We don't want shoes. Wow, this... There it is. So we're gonna move the region map to the top of the map. It's on the top of the item screen, and then we're gonna use it. And we're gonna go straight to the other area that's already in it, called Luminous. Here they have the light and dark magic quests. So we're gonna go and buy a spell over here called Hide Behind. And then we're gonna go do the light magic quest. But there's a catch. People with shadow magic cannot do the quest. So instead we send Lute and Mei Ling in to do the quest for us. And the game thinks that Blue did it. So that's one of the 3 magic quests that we need to do done right there. 3, 2, 1. Have to wait a couple seconds after that text comes up on screen. Alright, now we're going to go to striking. We're going to get our last party member, Engineer Car. Engineer Car is in damn near every run for SaGa Frontier. He does a lot of heavy lifting. Then after that, we're going to do a menu where we put all those items that we just got onto our mechs. This game has 4 different races: humans, mystics, monsters, and mechs. And they all level up different. Mechs level up by what equipment you put on them. So, water cannon, grenade, armor glove, shell bracer, gun, beam cannon. Alright, cool. Okay, now we're gonna do the first part of the rune quest. We're gonna go get the victory rune. We're gonna grab this sword on the way out. Also, this game doesn't have random encounters. The enemies are on the map, and you can avoid most of them. And every time you see this, it means we're quick saved. Here, we're gonna be dragging a bunch of these enemies away from the door we need to get into. Ah, lame. Alright, we're gonna fight this one because we're so close to the exit. Now, fighting enemies in this game has a battle rank system. The more fights you get, the higher your battle rank goes. That just got us a battle points. When your battle rank goes up, boss fights get double the health, and you run into more difficult regular enemies. We don't have to worry about battle rank for this run because it's obviously super short. But anyway, we're going to our first boss fight. And when anyone using headphones, take them off right now and put them on right after this. Because this gets super loud for no reason. Oh! Okay, we didn't get stunned. Good. That was... Okay, we missed the combo. That's bad. Different abilities in this game have something called a send attribute and a receive attribute. When a send goes into a different receive, a combo is created. Here, we can kill Skulldrake in 2 level 2 combinations, but we missed the first combination, so potentially have to redo the fight. What a jerk! What a jerk! Can you stop doing that? Okay, we have to redo the fight. So when you quick save, it makes a save in the RAM of the PlayStation. So you can just get right back into it. Unfortunately, there's quite a bit of RNG when it comes to the boss fights of SaGa Frontier. Let's try this again. No. Stop doing tail hit, you jerk. Now the items that we put on the mechs increase not only their health but other stats as well. We put a bunch of strength stuff that increases Engineer Car's strength and a bunch of stuff that increases T260's health. Alright, there we go. That'll be Skull Drake dead. Second try is not the worst, but that first attempt was really bad. But that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate reality of the SaGa Frontier speedrunning. All the bosses can just tell you, you know what? You don't get to finish. But we got quick saving to alleviate that. So killing Skull Drake gets us the victory rune. That's one of the 4 runes we need to get to complete the rune quest. Excuse me. And finishing this puts us back into Kurong. And we're going to immediately go to the port. And we're going to travel to Manhattan. And we got this nice, lovely ship right here. This ship's not a normal ship. Because when you see this ship, you get eaten by a giant monster known as Tanzer. The rune quest, when you get one of the runes, the next time you use a port, you will all immediately get eaten by Tanzer, and you have to do this section. And I'm going to say half with quotes, because you're about to see what I'm about to do in a minute. I'm just going to mash through this text real quick. Looks like some other people got eaten before we did, and they're being jerks. Telling us to hand over luggage. This lady comes in, slaps him around a little bit. She tries to be friendly, but then someone comes over to tell us who she really is. Tells us that she's a crime boss. That's Fayon, by the way. In casual playthroughs, he's amazing. But they're having a little bit of a fight. There seems to be a lot going on here. So I'm gonna leave him to it. I'm gonna region map out of here. Now, if you find a way to leave Tanzer like I just did now, without the rune, you've soft locked the rune quest. But in Devon is an NPC that we can talk to right here that will unsoft lock the quest, and not only that, but complete it for you. So that's 2 of the 3 quests that we need to do for Blue completed. So now we're going to go back to Kurong. We're going to pick up essentially the most important item for the run, which is snake oil. That's enough for... Yeah, that's enough for spell I need, right? Should be 500. Alright. The snake oil we're going to be using for a glitch at the very end of the run. And I just had a brain fart because I should have enough credits for what I need. If not, we have a problem. Like an actual problem. I do have a safety save. Anyway, we go to Mossbergberg. We talk to Virgil over there, who sends us to... We ask about time magic, because we can either get time or space magic to complete the last quest that we need to for Blue Story. So we ask about time magic, and we get sent to Time Lord's realm, but everything's stopped because his hourglass is broken. So we inspect the hourglass, then we go report back to Virgil. Virgil's going to send us back to... he's going to send us to a place called Facinaturu. Actually, if I don't have enough money, I can go to Kurong to sell something. And then region map back to Sinaturu. That's not, so it's not the biggest thing in the world if we don't have enough money. So welcome on in, Raiders. Over here. Okay, so it sends us to Sinaturu to get a tool to help with the sand thing. We're not gonna get said tool. Instead, we're gonna go to a shop here. We're gonna go talk to the person behind the counter. Literally behind the counter. Alright, we're good. We're gonna get Mei-Ling the Mystic Spell Phantasm Shot, and then we're gonna go to Gozaris over here, who has a special shop. You can get some really powerful items here, but they cost life points instead of credits. This game has HP and LP. Your HP is essentially a shield for your LP. When you run out of LP, your character is dead. If blue ever dies, it's game over. So you take LP damage when your HP is set to gets to 0. Every time you get hit, you take 1 LP damage. If you take massive damage, you take 2 LP damage. And getting all of those items set blue's LP to 1. So here we're going to ask about space magic, which was the other type of magic, and we get sent to Island's Paradise to learn space magic. Hope you're hungry, because this place is just made out of food. That NPC's getting away. So I'm glad you could make it, Mousy. Alright, so we talked to Kylan. Kylan says he won't talk to us about space magic until we complete his maze. So we're gonna do his maze. Pick up the key, Blue. Thank you. So grab that key. He's gonna unlock a door. He's gonna unlock this door, which puts us up into upside down. Because space. Interact with that, please. No. Right. That thing can be finicky with how you interact with it. In other playthroughs, you can go through this quest and you can actually recruit Kylan. Blue has to kill him. So after we do his quest, we're gonna fight him, but not before we do a big old menu to equip what we need to. The evil staircase is Red's Run. I did submit that for this marathon. Alright, it's Mei-Ling takes this off. Jump parts, Oxura. Leather glove. Water cannon. Oh, I missed something in that equip. So we're gonna go back real quick. Thank God for quick saves. I missed putting the Shadow Dagger and the Shade Robe on Mei-Ling. That was a little whoopsie right there. Ugh. So here we can kill him in 2 turns. We actually have to kill him in 2 turns. We're looking for a level 4 combo and then a level 5 combo. There will be flashing lights. So here we're using the rune that we got to buff up Engineer Car. Then everyone should combo together, hopefully. Level 3 combo is not what we need. Oh, did I get rid of the boots or the gloves for Mei-Ling? I have to check that. Alright, that's glove. Yeah, gloves correct. Okay. Gloves. Now that sword that we got, the Asura, it has a special like property to it. We unfortunately won't see that special property in this run, where if the person who's using the Asura gets hit with a physical attack, they will use Asura's Revenge But here, Kylan just does that. Okay, this is not looking good. And again, this is just something you have to deal with running this game. There is a different route you can take with Blue that fights Time Lord instead of Kylan, but that one's actually even more RNG heavy, and what I use to get world record in this category. It's actually a lot harder to get than this, and this is difficult to get as it is. And this fight is essentially why my estimate is as high as it is. Like my record for this is 23-33, and I believe my estimate was 35. And it's just because this guy can just sometimes not die. Alright, there's a little 4 combination that we need. So next turn, Blue is going to use Implosion, and that should give us a level 5 combination, and Kylan will die. There's a chance that Kylan can go before us. If he does, then we need him to target one of the mechs. Level 5 combo, Kylan is finally dead. That's the 3rd of 3 magic quests that we need to do done. So now we need to go and have the final confrontation with Rouge. So we're moving everyone to the second party and stripping Blue completely naked. And then we're gonna go fight Rouge. Now, we just spent all this time going to different regions, learning different magics, learning the intricacies of the worlds and how the magic works. The first thing we're gonna do, once we're in the climactic duel of the death with our twin brother, can you guess what we're gonna do? That's right, we're gonna punch him in the face. Blech. Oh, we lost. I don't know how we could have lost, guys. And, yeah. Roll credits. Not actually time, by the way. Not actually time. So, for this fight, it doesn't matter who wins. They basically fuse together to become one. And the winner is, like, whose body they use. So, we're Rouge now. We lowered our LP on intentionally to lose this fight. So after the fake credits roll, well, those are actual like real credits, but it's not the end of the game. So now we're gonna go back home to be like, hey, why did you have us do this? Right here, you can hold circle to get in here as fast as possible, but if you do that, you will crash the game. So don't do that. So don't. And now we're going to do a quick little menu here. Alright, so we just, right there, we set ourselves up for the final boss, and for all of the encounters that we're going to get on the way to the final boss. And we set ourselves up specifically to try to one-shot the final boss. That right there was a forced encounter. I'm going to have a couple of those. But anyway, we go back home to the Magic Kingdom. And it's pretty messed up. So we need to figure out what's going on. Now, I've been running this game for a while. I don't quite understand what's going on here story-wise, but a gate to hell opened. That's cool. Also, we need to move these guys down here, get them stuck right there, and then fight this and hope that it's only one enemy. If it's two enemies, we cry. All right, let's cry a little bit. Because that other enemy can... Oh, wow. We outsped the rock baboon. Okay. Typically, that rock baboon goes before you and can kill you. Okay, so after that, I'm going to quick save here just because sometimes I mess this up. Right, left, middle, get an orange bangle, and that triggers you to continue the story. Because we have to go to these statues now. If we go to those statues before doing that, they do nothing. So we're going to go on this statue's chest, and then get teleported into her face. Where it looks like they were not only creating mages, but like separating them in order to intentionally do what they did with Blue and Rouge. And this is all in a way to make like the perfect mage in order to keep a seal that was keeping hell at bay that's under Magic Kingdom. Now that it's opened up, you essentially need to go into hell to fight Hell's Lord while they work to seal hell back and like seal hell back up. We have to talk to both of these people before we go. And then we got a few screens here, and then we're in the final area of the game. They tell you right here you can't use your region map while you're in hell. So like even casually, if you go into hell, you're there. There's no way out. Alright, so now we're in hell. It's really bright in here. It's normally not this bright. The brightness on my capture card randomly goes higher or lower. But we're gonna dodge these angels. That was successful dodging. This one we have to fight because it just won't move. In the next room, there's stepping stones that we would go on to. I'm gonna try to manipulate the angel that's like directly next to the first stepping stone that we have to go on to move out of the way. But the rest of them are RNG and they can really ruin things. Because if we get into too many fights, we continue gaining JP almost every fight. If we have too much JP, we can't do what we want to do. Oh my god. It's too bright, I actually can't see where I'm going. But we're looking to not only one-shot the final boss, but skip Blue's ending. If we manage to kill Hell's Lord with Power Grab, it skips the ending. He's gonna be a jerk, isn't he? Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so... So we're quick saving here, and I'm gonna really quickly try to explain this because it's hard to explain. We grabbed the snake oil in order. Snake oil cures all status effects. We're gonna use the overdrive spell, which puts a status effect on us. We're gonna use the snake oil to get rid of that status effects, which normally in overdrive you don't use WP or JP to do abilities. We're gonna use the snake oil to get rid of that, and then we're gonna use these spells in this order: Soul Rune, Shadow Servant, Implosion, Mega Wind Blast, Tower, Power Grab. As the spells get used, your JP gets used. Tower does damage equal to how much JP goes into it. So we're intentionally lowering the damage of Tower, so that way Power Grab can kill him. And like I said, if Power Grab kills Hell's Lord, you skip the end, which saves about a little under a minute. But we do need Implosion to do a specific amount of damage. And does it do enough damage? Yes. That's looking a little low. But it should be fine. Alright, time should be coming up. If we skip the end, then it'll be coming up a lot faster. So this shouldn't kill based on the damage that we've done already. Alright. And Power Grab should kill, seeing how much damage that did. Did we get it? We got it! Alright, time's coming up. Right when I select I got none, because it's asking where your system data is. And... time. And that's Blue Story, SaGa Frontier. Nice quick RPG for those who are interested in RPG speedruns. Look, quite a bit of RNG with the junk shop and the boss fights, but still nice and quick. Got a little bit of tech in there with the glitches and whatnot. One of my favorite games of all time right here. But if anyone's interested in SaGa Frontier speedrunning, there is a Discord. I run every single character. I run on both Japanese and English. There are slight differences in runs there. I'm more than willing to help anyone get into this game. Same thing with any other game that I run. Resident Evil and SaGa Frontier are my two main ones. And yeah, I got 2 more runs for this marathon, but those will be tomorrow, so I will see you all then, hopefully. And I hope you all enjoyed the 2 runs from me tonight.
Excellent work. It's been a wonderful time watching, I will say. I always get put on the RPG run for some reason. I don't know why. I don't actually usually watch them, but every time I do, I'm always pleasantly surprised. So excellent work.
Thank you.
With that out of the way, however, we've got a new run coming up. What we're definitely not going to miss, so we're going to cut out for now, and we'll see you then.
until something better came along. Fall in love and tear it down as soon as we wake up. Promise you the world tonight, show you what I've got. Your body speaks my language and you read me like a book. This night means forever and so does me and you. We say we love, we say we love. We gave it all, we gave it all. We say we love, we say we love. But we were just interesting until something better came along.